will get us started with the opening kickoff. He'll bring it out. It's Claiborne. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. So Mississippi State's return team certainly didn't do the offense any favors there. And here he is, guys. Anytime he takes the field, he is in complete control of this offense.
And David, he gives defensive coordinators nightmares because of his ability. They're going to have a hard time slowing him down.
No, he just doesn't have those weaknesses, those flaws, the whole playbook available, and he is a dude.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Mississippi State going up tempo. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to keep moving. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Grabbed behind the line. It's Davis. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage. So Mississippi State will have to punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. He's got great speed. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. So the Florida Gators offense has its first opportunity of the day. Typically, the last thing a defense wants is to have a backer on a wide receiver, but we may see some of that today, guys.
Typically, you don't see linebackers that can run like this guy, and that's why they feel okay letting him cover this dynamic.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. Now the defense has got it, and they're going the other way. Flying down the right side. Touchdown, Bulldogs! The defense takes matters into their own hands. That ball was squirting around on the field, finally corralled by the defense, and they turn it into 6.
And it's so hard defensively. Do I jump on it and make sure I get it, or do I scoop it up and try to make the big play? He chose to scoop it up, and it pays off, makes the big play, gets the touchdown.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Line gets set, first down. Goes to the option. He'll pitch it. He's out past the 35. Racing down the left side. Past the 20. Touchdown, Gators! And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call.
You know, oftentimes in college football, the best offenses are the ones that can create explosive plays, just like you saw right there. They're top 10 in the nation in points per game because they don't have to drive the field. They've got dudes scattered all over this offense that can take it the distance on any given play.
He'll bring it out. It's Claiborne. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
And that's why you do explosive work in the weight room. Arm day's a good thing as he gets it to the 23. They'll go right back to it. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Mississippi State right back to the line. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. The freshman trying to take a shot, but put just a little too much on it. They bring the punter onto the field now. Second time today they've been forced to punt. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this time. A fair catch just inside the 40. The Gators sending the offense back to work. After After that last explosive running play, David, why not just try it again, right?
I mean, why not? Such a big, long...
Fires one high and deep. And the DB making a huge play, knocking it away downfield. This offense has a second down play. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Flips it out to the back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Now, on offense, you're trying to get your running back involved here in the passing game, and obviously no success on that play. Defense seemed like they were aware of it, and all of a sudden you've set yourself up in a tough position here on third.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes his connection. They didn't quite get that route run deep enough to pick up the first down. Now they've got a 4th and short.
And I think everybody at home tends to yell at their television set. Why aren't you getting past the first down marker? Why did you run your route short? Defense did it.
And the ball is free on the pitch. And the defense grabs it, and they're taking it the other way. And they'll drag him down after a good return.
And he was fighting with everything he had, Jesse, trying to reach whatever he could, scratch, crawl, fight for that little bit of yardage he needed to get the first down, but it didn't look like he was going to get there anyway.
No, ball security still has to be at a premium, though, David. 5 points of pressure, right? Fingertips, palms, forearms, biceps, and chest. Moving forward in this game, got to do a better job because this defense, they're going to be trying to rip the ball free.
He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. He'll pull it on the read. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. The last time they had it, they weren't secure with the football and put it on the ground, David.
Yeah, and I think sometimes that will cause for you to be a little bit conservative, but keep doing you. Put that behind. It's one mistake, Jesse, move on.
I've always been a fan of getting that guy who fumbled it, the ball back early. You got to let that guy turn the page. They need him to make plays if they're going to win this game.
Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
The first thing you have to do to make these plays successful offensively is I have to block the edge. I got to get my speedster in space. They didn't do a good job of getting that guy out there in space where he could really use his jets. Nice job by the defense understanding it, seeing it, rallying to it, and tackling that guy for a loss.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Yeah, and on money down defensively, you got to find ways to affect the quarterback. Nice job by the defense, getting the pressure, getting to him, getting a hit on him, and forcing the incompletion, and now forcing the 4th down.
Will not get there. A 4th down stop.
That's a great job there by the defense here early in this game, getting a huge stop, and they've got an opportunity to make the opponent pay. Offense taking over now in great field possession. Let's see what they can do here from a play calling standpoint to try to put some points on the board.
The quarterback scrambled around, but the defense able to scramble him and turn it into a sack. Negative play on 1st down. That's what a defense always wants. They'll ride Davis here. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Mississippi State going up tempo. On 3rd down, going up top. He caught And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2.
And that's a really good example of a quarterback and his intended target both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the 3rd down, now setting up 1st and goal.
That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? They want to run this quarterback. Touchdown, Mississippi State! And they take it in for 6 more points.
This defense is going to have to do a better job being physical. That's 2 rushing touchdowns they've now allowed. They have got to be better close to the line of scrimmage.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Gators sending the offense back to work. That 4th down gamble didn't pay off on the last drive, and it led to giving up a scoring drive, David.
Yeah, and everybody wants to go for it on 4th down. Everybody wants that, but your defense sometimes has to bail out your decision-making. We decided to go for it, we didn't get it. The defense, Jesse, didn't come up big and prove me right.
Yeah, not complimentary football, no doubt. But look, this offense has been in these situations before, so you got to come back out here, take the field. It's a fresh set of downs, brand new drive. Let's go out and execute, put some points on the board.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's incomplete. Good play downfield by the DB. After the misfire, now on 2nd down. Pre-snap motion in the backfield. To the air, it's Lagway. Going back to the well, another deep ball. And he makes the catch inside the 15. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. How about these 2 running games so far? Dominance on the ground as we look at the 1st quarter stats. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He'll just keep slinging it. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
I'll tell you, you got to give the defense credit, though, because with these conditions, it's not easy to catch for the offensive players, certainly not for the defense, but great eye-hand coordination securing that interception.
Still on his feet at the 45. And stampeding through the defense. He'll get that one all the way down to the 4-yard line before he stopped.
This guy strikes fears into the hearts of every defensive coordinator, David, with that speed. If you give this guy any open grass, man, he's gone.
It's just silly. Look at the angles, people trying to catch him, but he's got so much juice. He can outrun those angles and make enormous plays.
And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Bulldogs. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And this offense is clicking. Another touchdown. Didn't have to go far for this drive, but this offense is doing what they want, how they want, when they want.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone. It's Hawkins. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score, and Jesse probably score pretty quickly.
Yeah, you got to go tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think more than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
At the 45 on his way. He now has 110 yards rushing. He continues to impress as he leads the nation in rushing. Now it's 1st and 10 from the 46-yard line. He'll toss it. That play just never had a chance. They knocked him down for a loss of 5. They'll try to overcome that last play on 2nd and 15. On the option, he'll pitch it. They knock him down right there.
That's a great individual play, and I love cornerbacks that don't just take pride in covering guys. I like guys that like to put their face in the fan and affect the running game. This dude is physical, and he impacts the defense because of it.
And those guys are really hard to find. A lot of corners, they're smaller. They don't want any part of the physical run game. Nice job sticking his face in there.
And that pass intercepted. The return never really got started, but boy, he has set his team up.
It's so easy to be up here in the booth and say, you should have put more zip on that. Sometimes you got to use the lob wedge. That time, you probably should have used the driver.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. He maybe gets a yard. They'll mark him at the 29. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll do it himself. He has an extensive juke library, and he exhausted it and still didn't pick up much. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And they did not let him get to that 1st down line. It'll bring up a call here. Mississippi State will roll out the punt unit. On the return, it's Hawkins. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Here comes the option. He'll toss it. At midfield, he's got room. And a big play there on the option. The pitch was executed perfectly. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. They'll run the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Win with the running game on 1st down, now back at it. The option look. The pitch. Crosses the 30, he's got away. A tremendous run. He was full bore after taking that pitch. Just sweet execution. The Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. On the option. Now the pitch. How about that determined run inside the red zone? He's got 6. It's down at the 12. 6-yard pickup on 1st down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. Now on the option. Now the pitch. And he's sprinting. He'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Florida!
And the running back gets his 2nd rushing touchdown of the game. You want to continue to feed this guy. You can tell he's got a nose for the end zone, knows how to get in there, knows how to make things happen.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. On the run from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. They'll have another opportunity to extend this lead after punting last time, David.
And it's important to put that punt behind you. It's over. Let it go. Get back to what you were doing that built this lead.
Yeah, and defense, obviously, they won a few downs that last drive, so we got to put them on their heels here. Maybe mix up a few personnel groupings and try to show them some pictures they haven't seen yet.
Wide receiver coming across in motion. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Shakes off the tackler. Really nice stop there from this senior leader. It's 3rd down now. They ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. So they're facing 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch.
Just beautiful. And that's a great feeling as a quarterback when you make that throw. It keeps your offense on the field, keeps the offense in rhythm. Obviously not as good as throwing a touchdown pass, but I'll tell you this, way better than having to trot off over to the bench and wait for your turn to get another shot.
And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They keep attacking through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Coleman. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Pass on the way, it's picked off. Looking for more room. He's at the 20. Touchdown Gators! How about that D coming up with a play like that? And the extra point cuts the lead to 7, 28-21. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Here comes the Mississippi State offense ready to attack. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Wants to throw on first down. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic.
Fires and picked off. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Florida! The defense puts 6 on the board with a big-time interception return. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. Looks like he's going to try to return it. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Fires to the middle. Got his man. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30+. The offense will quickly use a timeout. After that last big gainer, they'll put it in play, 1st and 10 from their own 49. He's looking to throw it. Going deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Now 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in, it's Harmon. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the tight end. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on first down. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. This one's complete. They make the stop, but the sweet rolling catch is plenty to give them a first down. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Running back goes in motion. Trying to find his man on first down. They're bringing heat. And a little too much adrenaline on that throw never gave his receiver a chance. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And he needed a little bit wider field as that one falls out of bounds.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Well, you love to see that, right? They put themselves in a position at the end of the half to take the lead. They put it on their kicker. He knocks it through the uprights. So nothing but good vibes for this team now with the lead heading in at halftime.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. To the air, it's Lagway. Lofts one deep down the right side. And he's got it at the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Gators!
What great execution by this offense. It looked like you were about to go into the half trailing. Now, with this answer, this scoring drive, you got the lead, you got the momentum, taking it into halftime. Nice job by this offense executing that last drive.
And right down the middle. Mississippi State will put a foot to it to crank up the second half. Coming out with it, it's Abrams. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on...
And now they lost the ball down here. And they grab it in the end zone.
That ball carrier is very lucky. That easily could have ended up in the hands of the defense. You have got to do a better job of ball security.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Quick pass on the jet motion. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. He lofts one down the sideline. And the ball is caught. He's inside the 35. Touchdown, Florida! And once he got loose, it was all over. And with the extra point, they pushed the lead out a little further. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Two very different emotions inside the locker rooms of these teams who did battle today. Wake Forest put one in the win column in convincing fashion. The Deacs had zero issue moving the ball, and that defense held strong in key moments. Talk about a complete performance. 60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there.
Not seeing a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that play.
2nd and 10 after the previous play. Handoff from the gun. Jukes his way for more. He kept those legs moving, got 3 out to the 19. And the Bulldogs headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Feeling some heat. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Gets away from one, finds some space. No fear from this freshman quarterback as he picks up the first down himself. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
He's got such good awareness in the pocket. He does a good job of feeling the rush, and you know it's a pass, and you want to keep your eyes downfield, but he sees an opening, and if he sees an opening, he's got the ability to go get it and get a first down.
The Bulldogs are moving quickly down the field. Love to see the fearlessness of a quarterback to work the middle of the field.
And he's got so much confidence in his own arm talent to be able to get that football there before the defense can break it up.
They've got 4 receivers out there, 2 on either side on 2nd and 3.
Yeah, and listen, this guy's had a good day. I know they're trailing and they need to put some drives together, but I also wouldn't abandon him because he's had such a monster day and he's been the bright spot so far for this offense.
And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They'll give it to him again. Fights off a defender. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Forges ahead for 1 to the 8-yard line. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. From the gun, wants to pass. He caught it! And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
Right there, I think you need a better play call. You got to help your quarterback out a little bit because the throw's got to at least make it to the sticks. On that last play, you're basically trusting the guy to make a few dudes miss in order to go pick up that first down. I think you need to start being a bit more aggressive here when these 3rd downs present themselves.
I got to challenge my guys all throughout the week. When we get in these short yardage situations, who's the bigger man? Who's the better man? Who's going to be more physical? These are the situations we practice all week. Challenge the manhood of the offensive line, and they come through in a big way.
Now the toss. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Bulldogs! Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ballgame.
Trying to punch it in. He's in there for the 2-point conversion, and now they're within a field goal. They couldn't draw up a drive better than that one. Just gashed them for the big play in the running game. 1 snap, 1 touchdown. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. And he finds enough running room, and he's marked down at the 20. Line getting set on 2nd down. Fast motion from the offense. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle, it's Wilson. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. And the Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver now comes in motion. He's going to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Offense in an empty set. They're going to throw it again. He finds his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. He's now over 150 yards on the day. They're finding ways to get him the ball, much like the Gators did in 07, getting it to Percy Harvin, who had 100-yard receiving games and 100-yard rushing games that year.
He was just such a weapon. When you got weapons, you learn how to use them, and you learn how to deploy them in all kinds of different ways. If I'm Florida, continue to find ways to find that guy, because whether it's zone, man, whatever.
He's going to throw deep right side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Pocket starts to collapse. He'll try to do it himself. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
A lot of times we call these quarterbacks ballers and game changers, but you don't call them smart enough. Like knowing the situation, knowing I can scramble around, buy some time, and then knowing exactly what I need to do to get that first down. You can call them whatever you want, but that was really smart.
Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Looking for a productive play on first down. Little touch pass to the receiver. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. Ran the ball on first down. Let's see what they do on second. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the third. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Back on the field after the break, and we'll start the quarter here on third down. Wide receiver shows motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on third down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out. They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. Fielded in the end zone, it's Winston. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Out of the gun to give to the back. Across the 25, he's got room. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Mississippi State right back to the line. They'll ride the hot hand. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Not much of a chance on the return, but they'll have the ball at the 33.
And this guy's just never been able to get into a rhythm all game long. Whether it's been because of pressure or the defense disguising their coverages, he just doesn't seem right. And as a result, he's now thrown 3 picks in this game.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Now on 2nd down and short.
All right, so not a home run play for the offense, but I do like the creativity, and I like how they're going to stress this defense and do it in less conventional ways.
Tackle is made after the first down.
Yeah, and way to be creative, way to get the ball in the perimeter really quickly, get some speed outside. All you got to do is secure that edge, and you're just trying to get that first down. Nice job, nice play call by the offense.
Moving the running back, forcing the defense to adjust. Pressure coming. At the 35, he's got room. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Well, they've tried to get this quarterback going, running the ball in a variety of ways, and they haven't really been able to kind of break him out just yet until that run right there. Nice individual effort on the scramble. It took a little longer than they would have liked, but maybe that's the play. It's really going to sort of spark this offense and really maybe get this guy going more on the ground.
Can't hold on. He had it right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. They'll try again on second down after the incompletion. Looking to throw, it's Glagway. Got his man quickly. Got some room, entered to the goal line. Touchdown, Gator! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. That one ought to give them firm control of this game, and they have gotten things going here, about to move to 4-1. That's his 3rd touchdown pass of the day. The defense has no clue how to respond right now.
No, and the defense has had absolutely no answer. He's been on the money, he's been on fire, making the right decisions and just carving this defense up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time, Jesse.
We're going to find out a lot about this quarterback right here, too. How does he fight through adversity after that last drive?
Yeah, clear the mechanism, move on. That's a part of it, right? If you're going to be a great player, you got to learn how to handle these mistakes and move on.
He wants to pass it on second down. Throws for the tight end. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession. Line gets set, first down. Touch pass on the run. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down.
It's so hard for a defense to have to stop plays like that because it really forces you to play with great eye discipline. You see the pre-snap motion. The defense doesn't know if he's just running across the field and he's going to run a route, if he's going to block, or if he has the football. That time, he was able to outflank the defense and hurt them to get that first down.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. As they push that lead out, a really good opportunity to get back in the win column. 2-point conversion attempt is on the way. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point right down the boulevard is there now, up 20 in the 4th. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Week in and week out, guys, you never know what's going to happen in college football. Check this out. Toledo is ahead in this one. This team plays a hard-nosed brand of football there in the MAC, but they're a long way from closing this out. They're up by 4 over Kent State. We'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. He'll send out 5 wide receivers on 2nd and 4. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down. The 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. And they almost had another one. Rare is the occasion when you're happy to see 4th down, but it's better than throwing another pick.
The offense came into this game knowing that for them to win, they were going to have to make some big plays throwing the football. That just has not been the case. Here in the fourth quarter, they've been held to less than 200 passing yards, and that's really the story of the game, guys.
And they finally make the tackle, but this will be a pretty easy conversion for this offense. Mississippi State going up-tempo. Sometimes we don't give enough credit to a receiver knowing exactly where he needs to be on the field, and they pick up the first down there.
Yeah, and you've got to give the receiver credit, obviously knowing where that is, but the defender needs to know where it is too. Where is he trying to get? That ball's going to come out quick. He didn't really understand where the sticks were, and because of that, he gives up the front.
A shot toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. And after the incompletion on first down, this offense looking at second down. They'll go to the air. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. They want to just keep throwing it. Got him downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Quick timeout. At this point, every second is precious. Mississippi State lines up with a 1st and goal. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab near the marker. It's Coleman. Give him 6. Touchdown, Mississippi State.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Looking for a productive play on 1st down. Wide out in motion. Quick touch pass to the receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. With jet sweep pass. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. A 3rd and long coming up here. Motion from the offense. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Trying to get to him. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
Makes the grab on the left. He didn't make it. They'll have to give up the football, and hope is still alive. 1st down here for the offense. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Another incompletion on 3rd down.
After that incompletion, 4th and long now on your own side of the field, you're trailing in the 4th quarter. What's your go-to play call here in the passing game? Where is the matchup that you trust in to come up with a big one to give yourself a chance to stay alive and win this game?
He's got it, and they convert. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on 4th down. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Mosley. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. The snap sets up to throw. Keeps looking downfield. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
The clock is just inside 50 seconds to play. If they don't recover the onside kick, this one is all but over. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Guys, you want to be productive here and not go into a shell, but you've got to take care of the ball.
Yeah, and I think you say productive, Reese. Productive at this point in the game is running the clock and getting 1st down. So, Jesse, I can expect this defense to be aggressive, way up near the line of scrimmage, bringing a bunch of bodies, trying to stop the run.
And that's why it puts a lot of pressure on an offense, David, because you know if you do try to throw the football, it's probably man coverage, you're probably getting blitzed, it's going to be into a small window. It is not easy to execute in this situation of the game.
After that huge play right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Touch pass on the jet sweep. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Quick pass on the fly motion. He almost picked up the 1st down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. When we get to the offseason and they start having coaching clinics, they're going to roll this game tape back to show both offenses.
Dial it up and let it run. I mean, that's essentially what we saw in this game. It didn't matter what either offensive coordinator was calling. Everything seemed to work through throwing the football, in the intermediate passing game, the RPOs, the run game. David, this was just clinical offensive football.
And offenses have evolved so much. They can do so many different things, and they know how to use their playmakers, get speed, and